Good morning, good day. Welcome back to Eric Gaming Plays a Game. I am your host, Lord Eric. We're back in Medieval Dynasty again. And we have some work to do. We need to make 500 coins, set up some dried meat, and get a water skin to complete the Kestrel mission. But first, let's have a chat with our lovely Jadwiga and see if we can't get married soon. How are you doing, beautiful? Let's see. She's at 75% affection rate. I don't want to do that. With every conversation, I feel more and more connected to you. Woohoo! 10 points on that one. That was fantastic. Normally, I don't like people getting close to me. I get that weird voice in my head warning me like an alert. But with you, the voice is silent. I can feel calm when you're... she hears voices. Maybe we need to rethink this. Supposedly there's a hunter in the valley. You're very sophisticated. I like that. In my home, the best remedy for colds. Let's do the hunter, because I'm pretty sure that goes up. Yep, 5 points. Nice, 90%. And we're done chatting. I'll see you around.
See you soon.
Sounds good. We are very, very close to completing that task. So what we need to do now is we need to collect sticks and stones and make a bunch of knives that we can sell. So let's take a look and see what we have in storage. Let's see. We have 69 planks. She's been busy. We have 12 stones. So let's go ahead and transfer all of those. We're going to take all the sticks as well. We're going to go in here. Stone knives, R, E, F. All right, so we're going to make a bunch of these. We're going to take them to town, and we're going to sell them. So we'll probably end up running to town here and getting closer so that it's just plain easier to get things done. And I'm going to turn the volume down on that just a titch. There we go. It's really loud for me, but it shouldn't be bad for you. All right, so we've got 3 knives. What's our carry capacity at? Oh, man. Remembering that we should take a bath on our way too. Yep, we should be good. But we will collect sticks as we go. And stones, and we'll make all the stuff, the knives. Hopefully we can get enough money to be able to buy the water skin and maybe the dried meat today too, because we don't really have an easy way to make dried meat. I don't want a dandelion. We're looking for stones. Well, we're going to start heading to town where Unigast is. Not that we need Unigast right now. And, alright. That is not a stone I can acquire. Okay, we are overweight. I gotta start remembering which of these to do. R, E, F. Ooh, 6 of them that time. Nice. It's gonna take a lot, but we'll get there. And I don't know that we can carry anymore right now, so gotta watch the weight down here. Well, we might be able to, but we'll probably get closer to town before we worry about some of this. So we'll take a quick bath and then we'll run to town and sell these and really start kicking in. And I apologize for the sound of the ginger in the background, my puppy dog. I have a Brittany and she gets excited. All right, taking our bath, getting out of the water. Let's drink some water though. Take care of the basics here. Inventory, we're going to go down to roast meat, and we're going to eat until we're full. Close enough. Awesome. Oh, there's a barrel here. And it's full of rot. All right. not going to worry about that right now. Eventually we need that, but we are going to grab stones as we're going because they're the harder thing to find than sticks in some places. Okay, stone. Kind of got to keep an eye on our weight. We'll grab the plantain too. Yep, we're overweight already, so can we make more knives? No, we can't. We need sticks. Alright, so we're not going to pick up any more stones, but if we come across sticks like that there, we'll grab those and see if we can't make some stuff to lighten the load. 3, is that enough? No. Alright. Overweighting ourselves, but what the heck. Now we should be able to make some. 3 of them to be exact, so let's make those. So we're going to end up spending a day or two here doing this. I might just do this until we get the mission complete and cut out some of the construction stuff just to get things moved along in this episode for you. Alright. We're not going to make a collector make anymore because we're right on the edge, I think. And we will run to town now. It's not far. Some days I wonder about my decision to build where we did. But, you know, we do what we can. We work with what we have. Excuse me. Come on, Rasimir, you don't need to breathe quite so heavily into the camera, or into the microphone. Okay, there's the bridge, which means we should be, yep, there's town. Alright. Trying to punch the crows. And not doing very well at it. Alright, let's get to town. See if we can sell stuff. Excuse me again. Alright, there's the guy we sell this to. I think. Yep. I'll win. Hello, my name is Rasimir. Nope. I want to get away from talking to Alwyn. We'll have to come back to that job. There we go. Show me your wares. We'll be the judge of that. So we have 11 stone knives that we're going to sell. And we're making 220. So, this is not going to take long to get what we need. The question is, does he have a water skin that we can buy? No. And smoked meat. Let's go... Because if we can get those items checked off the list, that'll be really handy. Let's talk to Dobrzyń. Hi, dear. How you doing? Alright, dried meat. She's only got 10, but we're going to buy those. That took 120. And do you have a water skin? She does. That is expensive, so we need to go make more money. But we've got half of the meat we need. We know where we can get the water skin. So we should be able to do this, but I'm gonna let you guys, I'll come back when I've done a bit of the grinding so you guys don't have to sit through all of this. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, we're back. I think we're gonna be pretty darn close. I think we're gonna be down to just 10 dried meat that we still need to find somewhere. I've already got the water skin. I've got a bunch of knives on me. We're going to go find our friend, the farmer, and try and sell these to him and be done with it. Actually, let's talk to you. Hi, show me your wares. Ooh, we found the 10 dried meat we need. Perfect. We're going to buy all of it. Can I sell you my stone knives? Because I got 14 of them. And I can for 280. And that brings us to, we have enough to do the job. And we did it in a single day. I think what we might do is a little bit more. See if we can't make and sell some more knives yet. But we're going to eat because we're getting hungry. Let's try and make and sell knives. Actually, we're not going to be able to, are we? Because it's getting late. But let's try. I found the best way to get stone is to mine. I've picked up most of the small stones laying around out here. So what we'll try to do is keep working here until dark, and it forces us to go home. See, we depleted that one, and I broke my pick on that one. And let's see, depleted. Yes, we can mine this one. Okay. So we've hit our limit again, but we need sticks. So we'll collect some more stone. We'll go up in the tree line here. So if we can get a bunch more knives sold, it'll put us with a buffer, which would be fantastic. Yeah, we are really pushing it right now. Let's go ahead and we can only make one. We need that many sticks. But that should reduce our weight, where we can move reasonably again. Nice. Lots of sticks here, which makes this easier. As soon as we get really super heavy. What the heck was... I don't know what that noise is. Alright. We can make 5 knives. Oh, it's a fox. Nice. It makes such cute sounds. I'd love to be able to get another couple hundred coins, but I don't think that's going to be feasible. But, you know, we'll do a little bit here. And we have stones. We need a few more sticks. To make a few more knives. We can make one more anyway. We'll see how we're doing on resources. We may have to call it later for... So we have 1 stone. I think I saw a stone. Yeah, we can make this knife, and then we'll head back and sell these to Alwyn. Not Alwyn, but another guy. All right. So we have 9 knives, 8 knives I think we can sell, and then we have everything. I did find this chest. There was some coins in there. There was a potion of strength as well. So that did help. But I think we're doing pretty good. I mean, it is taking the better part of a day to do this job, which I expected it to. So we're going to end up doing another day here just to keep things moving along. Edwin is the guy we want. Show me your wares. Yeah, you keep saying that. So, FEF, 160. That helps. That brings us up to a decent number. We could hang out here and get drunk, or we could start heading home. All right, so she's got high craft or smithing skill. But let's get some water because we're thirsty, and then we'll start heading towards camp to sleep the night through, and then we're going to head to Kestrel. So I will catch you guys in the morning. We are back. Let's talk to Jadwiga and see if we can't close this deal. All right. Hi, romance. How are you doing, beautiful? The sweetness of your scent haunts me everywhere I go. Nah. Your athletic figure is quite impressive. And what is death? Is it the end, the beginning? Can there be beauty in it? Let's go with this athletic figure of yours is quite impressive. Woohoo! We did it. We can actually get married. Let's do it. We're here. I've never felt a love like this before, and it scares me. But I'd rather spend my whole life living in fear than to draw even one more breath without you as my wife. I'm scared too. I was scared of feelings my whole life, but now I would love to be terrified together with you. Okay, that is the strangest vows I've ever heard. You've made me the happiest man alive. Woohoo! All right, we have unlocked the ability to create an heir. The heir ensures your dynasty's survival. After deciding with your wife to expand the family, she will give birth to a son. The mother is looking after the young one for the first 2 years of his infant life, which makes her unable to work during that time period. When your son reaches the age of 18, he will be ready to take over the leadership as head of the dynasty. Awesome. We're not going to do that just yet. However, that should mean that this house is no longer occupied. So we can have another person join our group. Fantastic. That is great news. But we are going to do the Kestrel mission now, since we're here. So we're off to go see Kestrel with the money, the dried meat. How did I not get the... Do we not have... We don't have enough dried meat. We have to go back to town. I apologize. We'll catch up in town. Alright, we're in town. Can't believe I didn't get those. But I know where she's at, so we can go and buy them. I'm pretty sure... Adelina, let's try this again. We did buy. Apparently. Then did I accidentally eat dried meat? That's not a good thing. Well, I don't know how to make it, so we're gonna have to hope that somebody in the village where Kestrel's at is selling it. If not, well, then things are gonna get a little bit more difficult, so... But we're going to head there now and see what we can do. So I will jump ahead and have you guys join me when we get to the village. All right, we're at the village. As you'll notice by my health bar, we ran into some problems. A pack of wolves just tried to eat us. That was not very much fun. Managed to outrun them. You're not going to have dried meat. You are not going to have dried meat. We need a cook. You might have dried meat. Talk. Show me what you got, buddy. Dried meat. F-E-F. We bought 25, and that left us just enough to meet this job. Ooh, that was close. Glad we had that buffer. Alright, Kestrel. Alright, I have all the supplies we need. Great. And what of Domagaj? He's waiting for your signal. Very good. And have managed to get us a horse. Looks like we have everything that we need. That's right. Alright, let's not waste any more time. Go to the medic and tell him everything will be waiting for him in Hornica as soon as he gives you the name. Wish me luck. Alright. We let the super loudness go away. And let's head over there. We are filthy. Wow. And we are actually approaching the end of a season here fairly quickly, too. I think we have 2 more days. Which really isn't a lot of time. What's chasing me now? Alright, let's just go get this over with. Yep. Wolves again, and I'm out of plantains. Maybe we can get away from them fast enough. Alright. We're definitely going to have to spend some time getting some plantains harvested and stored. There's the place. There's a moose. And we are here. All right, Dieter. Everything is ready and waiting for you in Hornica. If you're a bandit, better go back. What? And how can I be sure to trust you? Because I'm Ireton's blood, and same as him, I always keep my word. Damn you, son. If it wasn't for those eyes. Fine, I'll tell you what I know. Then I'm out of here, and I advise you to do the same. Just tell me. I was awakened in the middle of the night. A cloaked man said that there had been an accident and someone was in need of my attention. I wasn't thinking much of it. That's part of my duty, and I was half asleep on top of it. So I grabbed my mantle and walked out with the stranger. Rain was pouring down from the sky so heavy it almost hurt. I realized that the man was taking me to the Castilian's house. I asked him about it, and he confirmed. The accident happened to the Castilian, he said. His voice was so faint, I could barely understand him. We went into the house, and there I saw Ireton. It was clear to me that I'd been lied to. I wanted to run, but the cloaked man was blocking the way out. Why was it clear? What did you see? Ireton's throat was sliced open. Huh. He looked peaceful, as if he was sleeping. His eyes were closed. The wound was elegant, the cut really precise. I wonder if Ireton had ever realized he was dying. Wow. The man spoke to me with the same faint voice as before. He told me to burn the body as soon as the rain stopped. That way I wouldn't even need to lie, because everybody will presume a disease. So that's exactly what I did, and he helped me. He helped me move the body and light it up. Helped me scrub the blood off the floor and burn the sheets. He was very polite, calm but not cold. In the end, he asked me if he needed to threaten me with death. I denied. It was clear to me from that moment, the moment I saw the blood. I went back to my affairs and never told anybody about it. Then a couple weeks later, I've run from Gastovia, fearing for my life. Why? Why only after weeks? Because the man in the cloak became the Castilian himself. Oh, dear. Yep, I agree. No, it cannot be. I'm sorry, my child. You're lying. He would never have done it. I'm sorry. What was his name? You know his name. Tell me his name. Unigast. Well, now, is this not a pickle? Unigast. Of all people, it's Unigast. We have to go after Unigast and have a conversation with him about the fact that he killed Iredon. Oh dear, let's get this over with. Wow, that's a twist. How are we going to handle this? I wonder what our options are going to be. Should we kill him? Does that make us any better than him? That's a tough choice. I don't know. I honestly don't know what we're going to do this time. Well, let's go see what our options are, and we'll make a decision on the fly. Maybe we kill him. Maybe we don't. Let's drink some water here. Wow. I think we're approaching the end of the Unigast story, though. Maybe we can unlock the buildings if we haven't already. I haven't looked recently. We'll do that when we get to town here. Yeah, but we're going to need to... I want to try to get some crops in the ground before the season changes, so we'll have to look into that as soon as we finish the Unigast story. Which looks like we're going to finish this day. That'll be good. Be able to start focusing on our village, the creation of our area. Wow. Iredon did it. Or not Iredon, but Unigast killed Iredon. It's unexpected. Nope, let's not even open that if it says it's going to rob. There he is. Hello there, dear Rasimir. Hello. How's life treating you? Like a father. What do you mean? Strict but fair, I guess. Very mature of you to say. You really are growing. Seeing more and more of the shades of gray, huh? I do. But gray still consists of black and white. Things are still good and bad. Right and wrong. It doesn't change that. I never said it does. Tell me more about my uncle. I'm not sure if I have time for stories. I'm certain you'll find some. All right, maybe one story, huh? I just remembered a good one. Me, Iredon, and Walrod were trying to catch this rooster who swallowed a bunch of pearls and... Tell me about his death. Oh, Rasimir, I've told you already that he passed away in his sleep. But people don't usually just die during sleep, do they? Time is merciless. Iredon was an old man already. Did he die of old age then? No. A disease? Some ravaging sickness? No. Then how come he didn't wake up the next morning? Rasimir, I have never lied to you. So why start now, huh? I knew this day would come. Finding words to describe it, to explain. It seems abstract, undoable. But the silence has been burning a hole in my chest for far too long. I did it, Rasimir. I killed my best friend, my brother. Don't call him that. I understand your pain, your feeling of betrayal, but I'm begging you. Believe me that it brought me no pleasure whatsoever. Why? It's complicated. Was it greed, wanted to be the Castilian instead of him? Was it jealousy, living all those years in his shadow? Was it vengeance for how he treated Kestrel? If you're looking for a reason I hated him, you found one. But I didn't kill him out of hatred. What he did to Kestrel was awful, but he didn't try to be cruel. Besides, every part of this love triangle was hurting someone. We're all to blame. What about the baby? You could have been the father. Doesn't matter who was the father. This beautiful baby boy didn't even draw one breath of air. His life was over before it began. That's the real tragedy. It was yours, Kestrel told me. Are you serious? Yes, it was your child that burned on that day. All these years, I've never stopped wondering. My son, may you rest in peace. I don't know what good of a father I'd have been, but I would have loved you to the end of days. So why did you do it? Out of fear of Ireton's doings, of what he could become after he killed that man in Navis. I've stayed with him when everyone else left, but I couldn't stop thinking about what he did, how little it bothered him. He was angry at them for breaking up the pack, but they didn't see his faults. And what was the worst? He didn't even seem troubled by taking a man's life. That's when I started wondering, has he done that before? Ireton didn't want to stop the mission. I convinced him that it was time for it, and that he should move to the valley. I thought he could put all of what happened behind us. Just rest and try to find happiness in the little things. But Ireton had a restless mind. For him, not moving up, not breaking another barrier, was torture. When we arrived here, there was only a couple of villages. We built ourselves a house in Gustovia. I truly believed that this would be enough, but not for Ireton. A week had not passed when he declared that he wanted to travel and meet the king, and that he's planning on doing it alone. 2 weeks later, he came back as the new Castilian of the valley. He moved into his own house, for appearances he called it. Since that moment, he was getting more and more distant from me, from anyone really. I'd been seeing him walking around Gustovia like a true leader, shaking hands, hugging babies, making small talk, always with a big smile on his face. He really seemed great, if you didn't know what was hiding behind that smile. We were living right next to each other, and yet, after some time, we were talking only a couple of times a year. He was afraid of me, afraid of his moral compass. He didn't want me to restrict him anymore. Conscience was a burden, so he got rid of it entirely. And that's when his worst side took control of him. I didn't see any shred of sincerity left, just a constant mask. Years went by. He was going more and more often to meet with the king. So one day, I've started a little investigation. What I found out sickened me. Ireton was becoming the very thing he swore to eradicate. A festered lord whoring over his filthy friends, getting rich off people's misery. He was benefiting from wars, selling weapons, shaking hands with rapists, just to be in their good graces. He had to be stopped. It took me months, years, to get to it, and I feel responsible for every wrong that he has done during that time. I should not have hesitated, but killing my own brother, it felt unimaginable. Yet, I knew I was the only one who could do it. I sneaked into his house during heavy rain. He was sleeping so peacefully, as if all the sinister thoughts had left him for the night. I was staring at his face for what felt like ages before I took out my blade, made one clean cut, and it was over. He didn't even open his eyes, and just like that, it was done. You know what's going to happen now, right? You will pay for what you've done. I do, and I am not going to fight it. Whatever you decide, I will accept. Okay, so here's where the decision time comes in. We have 4 options. Option 1, I understand your reasons. It required a strong will and a good heart to do what you did, but blood has been spilled. You should leave the valley and never come back. I'm not sure I like that one. Option 2. You don't deserve forgiveness, killing your family just because you think it's right. But I will not let you die a self-proclaimed martyr. You will live with the guilt of what you've done until the time gets you itself. You are banished from the valley. Okay. You were right. Everything is soaked in gray. I don't condemn you for your decision, however you took a man's life, and by the law of the king is punishable by death. I don't agree with 3. You are a murderer. None of your lies will change that. The only thing you deserve is death, and you will be hanged for what you've done, and I hope you will never know rest. Okay, so options 2 and 4. Do we have him killed, or do we just permanently banish him? King's law apparently is that it is punishable by death. So if we choose 2, we are usurping King's law. But Unigast, we like Unigast. Do we want to see him dead for what he did? He did something heinous and evil. But the law is the law. I think we banish him.
You are exiled from this land, Unighost. Leaving this peaceful place as a murderer and a liar shows your true colors. You tried to poison my mind just like you did with Jordan's. But that's not going to work this time. I've seen through your deceit. You deserve no forgiveness. Only pity. Your hands will never be clean.
So we didn't complete a quest for Dobrynjega before the end of that. Unfortunately, I forgot about that one. So we failed that quest. However, the Unigast story is over. So, that being said, let's take a look. We've got some new skills. We've upgraded some of that. Where are we at? We can only still have 5 buildings. Come on, seriously. Jadwiga is not her mood is down a little bit. We'll get back and help her with that shortly. But let's take a look at our skills. We have a point to spend in production. Cooking expert. 10% faster crafting in the kitchen. Sewing, crafting, builder. Reduction in durability loss of hammers. Handyman, insulate walls for lower firewood consumption. That one we've already maxed out. Cooking knowledge. 5 more % in experience learned from that. I think workshop and smithy workstations. I think what we're going to do is bump up builder. Maybe? Yes. So our hammers last longer. Oh dear. How do we get more buildings? Our Dynasty reputation has been affected. I think we lost some Dynasty due to what we did. We should have hung him. We need sticks to complete a quest. Let's see if we can't do that real quick before we have to go back to our place. We have enough for the quest. All right, you're Dalbor, right? Hey. Yes, you look very strong for your age. Have you ever thought of becoming a knight? It's my dream. Are you a knight? No, but I know quite a lot about them. Did you know that many of them start learning to fight with a wooden sword already at your age? Where could I get such a sword? Not a knight. It's just so happens that I have one with me and I can give it to you because you are clearly worthy. I'm honored. It may look inconspicuous, but it is certainly an excellent practice weapon for an aspiring knight like you. Give him the stick. It looks a bit like a regular stick. To surprise your opponents, do you know what else knights do besides fighting battles? They ride horses. This as well. But most of all, they protect the ladies and children from danger and make sure that no harm is done to them. Really? Sounds like a lot of work. Yes. This is the most important principle of chivalry. All right. Thank you for the sword, not a knight. Now I am going to defend those in need. You're welcome, young master. You're welcome. Hey, let's see if we can't talk to Alwyn quick and keep moving up in the old reputation. Wow. Words fail me. Alwyn, I've solved your problem with Dalbor. Yes, I saw him running around the village with a stick. He must have an amazing gift of persuasion. This young one does not listen to anyone. You gave me the idea with that stick and the story about a knight. By the way, I got this bread from Dobramira as an apology for her brother's behavior. But I think you've earned it. Here, take it. Thank you. No problem. It's the most refined bread you've eaten. Our Castilian's wife makes this in our local tavern. Oh, do you happen to know the man in charge, Unighost? No, not really. I spend most of my time in the field, and our paths only cross when it's time to pay some taxes. All right, see you soon, then. Okay. Alrighty. We've made some progress again. That's great. We're at 1600 Dynasty reputation. We're going to have to start doing more quests beyond just the Unighost. I thought that one for sure was going to help us out, but we have room for another person. I'm more interested in getting... Well, she does production, so she could take over for Jadwiga when Jadwiga gets pregnant. Let's talk. Let's see. I'm creating a new settlement, and I'm looking for good people willing to join me. Sounds like what I was looking for. With pleasure. Great. See you there. Awesome. All right, so we're going to head back to camp. Oh, come on. What do you mean there's no house? Oh, I haven't assigned it. Management. Let's see. Housing. This one. We're going to assign Adelia, and we're going to give her a job. If I can click buttons properly. Wood items, firewood, let's see. Extraction, woodshed. We're going to assign her... Oh, we're gonna head back and not be standing out here and start assigning this stuff real quick, and then we'll probably wrap up this episode. It is longer, but it is 2 days, and we completed a rather lengthy quest. So we're making some good progress, and I kind of want to finish this setup before the next day because we're gonna have to start setting up a farm to get some crops in the ground so that we can actually get food. And we'll switch Jadwiga to managing the farm rather than managing the woodshed, since that's not her skill set. The person that we brought in, Ott, we're going to just call her Otti. She has that skill set in spades. And then we're going to continue to try to do quest after quest to raise reputation. We'll probably need to do a little research to find out the fastest way to get our reputation up at this point, because I kind of want to finish this stuff up. I know there's lots of quests out there that we haven't touched. I just wanted to get that primary one out of the way, and now that we've banned Unighost from the village, or from the valley, I think we're doing good on that. Now it should be silly little transport jobs and stuff, less running from here to there and the back and forth in order to clear things up. But how about that, though? Unighost killed his best friend, Jordan. I've been saying the names wrong, apparently. So, but I shouldn't have to say Unighost or Jordan again for a while, since that's done. But we'll see. So what I'm thinking we're going to end up doing is we're going to be putting in the farm in this area, just to keep things moving forward. So if we go here, oops, let's try going in the door. And our wife is here, so let's light the campfire so we have a little light. And jump back into here and do management, the woodshed. Jadwiga, we're going to switch to Adi. That's right, Adi. So that's taken care of. And we have no warning messages in the upper corner. So that's fantastic. Let's check. I want to kind of see how we're doing for logs in here. Oops, I'm in the wrong section. Logs, 49. Fantastic. Jadi was doing a great job of getting that stuff done, but Adi will do even better. So, I think on that note, folks, we have completed a major story quest, and are making significant progress. We still are limited, and we need to address that issue with regards to getting things done, but being able to build more. But we're doing good. We're hitting the end of the first season, and yep, that's our wife. I'm looking forward to, now that that quest is over, actually moving around and doing more stuff within them in the valley. So, folks, thank you very much for watching this far. If I have earned your subscription, please feel free to do so. Please like the video and feel free to comment. I will be doing better at responding to any comments. But until next time, this is Lord Elric. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.